Eliminate one leader and another will just rise to take its place. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Force here with some more Division, and in today's video, I'm going to talk with you about the current best method for acquiring Phoenix credits, that oh so valuable resource. In fact, next to crafting materials, this is probably the most valuable thing that you can acquire in the endgame Division. This is going to let you purchase those item level 31 weapons and blueprints, which are more important, from the base of operations and Dark Zone vendor in the north. So how are you going to be getting them? Well, it used to be the case that you could, of course, do your dailies, but biggest was running around the Dark Zone killing those named elites, and you'd get anywhere between like 5 and 15 Phoenix credits per one, and that was really awesome. That was a good way to quickly acquire this resource and purchase those blueprints and high-end weapons. Well, they nerfed that into the ground, making it so that now when you kill named elites, you only get 1 to 2 Phoenix credits. So everyone assumed, oh, so now all we have to do is the daily missions, which are actually a pretty good resource. You get 2 daily hard missions that give you 15 Phoenix credits, and 1 daily challenge mission, which gives you 20. So every day there's 15 Phoenix credits. They're more or less pretty simple to pick up. But that is not the best way. In fact, there's a better way if you're looking to accumulate them quickly right now, and that is by completing challenge missions. By just simply completing a challenge mission, regardless of the daily challenge, completing a challenge mission gives you a guaranteed 30 Phoenix credits, plus the ones you get off the named elites in there, and then a guaranteed yellow. In addition to this, you of course get all of the gear that drops that while you're there, giving you an abundance of crafting materials. So knowing that you can get 30 Phoenix credits just by finishing a challenge mission, the next question becomes, which one? Well, whatever one you can complete the fastest, and in my experience, that has been the Lexington Event Center. I've also heard people similarly talk about the Linking Tunnel being very well done, but just hear me out here. Watch this video. The average run has been taking my group anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes. So in 12 to 15 minutes, we get a handful of items to break down for crafting material, a guaranteed yellow at the end with the potential for the last boss to also drop a yellow, giving us 2, and then 30 Phoenix credits in 12 to 15 minutes. And the reason this can be done so quickly is partially certainly because of our gear, but also because of the way that these are designed. Basically, there's a lot of rooms that they'll have their starting group of enemies in it, and then when you kill the last enemy in that group, a new one will spawn from one location, from a single door that opens up. So once you know where those doors are, it's just about focusing your efforts there. Incendiary grenades, throwing out stuns, and focusing all your AoE into this massive enemy that is just all gonna spawn in the same location every single time. Using crowd control and area of effects and just even focus fire on these spots allow you to clean up these groups much more quickly than if they get out and they spread out, with the shotgunners running towards your face, the heavies in the back assaulting you with their LMGs, and the snipers in the way back picking you off. If you can focus this stuff down and learn where all of these spots are, which they're pretty straightforward, you're gonna see it all here in this video. It's more or less you go into a room, there's a set spawn location. Once you kill the last enemy in that group, the next group spawns from a specific door. So everything you're seeing here basically tells you exactly where those things are. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. And the reason I'm not going into too hyper detail, like this room spawns from this door, that door, that door. Number 1, you can see it. Number 2, you might try to do this with different challenge missions that you may feel like works better for you. But I think the beautiful thing about this method is the simple fact that it can be done even if you don't have the highest end gear. Utilizing crowd control effects against stun and incendiary grenades, anything that incapacitates or keeps your enemies clumped up is going to be a fantastic thing. Just as a recap, the current best method for acquiring Phoenix credits is simply by spamming challenge missions. You get your guaranteed 30 at the end of each, plus whatever you get for killing the named boss there. All of that crafted material to break down, which kind of goes hand in hand with Phoenix credits because you're using Phoenix credits to get blueprints to craft stuff. So also being able to amass crafting materials while doing this is a fantastic thing as well. And it's just, it's actually working out pretty well. Now, if you're concerned that, hey, well, Force, you know, I'm only sitting in a character with full purples. I don't have a full set of yellows like you and maybe the rest of your group. Will we be able to do this? I think so. I think as long as you can keep it to under 30 minutes a run, it'll still be worth the 30 Phoenix credits, the guaranteed yellow, the option to potentially get a second yellow, and all of the purples and blues that you're getting. If it's taking you closer to 45 minutes to an hour to do this, then it might just be better to stay in the dark zone, the low level ones, 01 and 02, and just farm those boss camps there. Even though you're only getting 1 to 2 credits each, it's so much easier to kill that stuff, so it might time-wise be worth it better to stay in that area. But right now, as far as I know, even if you have some gear or coordination, this right here is the best way to get Phoenix credits. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me here today. Thank you so much for watching this video talking about the current best method for acquiring Phoenix credits in the game. This could, of course, certainly change. This is a live, living, breathing experience. Massive has actually been doing very well at staying on top of the game, fixing any issues, and just constantly updating it with these little tweaks and changes. And while it may be frustrating on the user end, where the best methods change, I'll keep you guys up to date so long as I keep playing this game, which right now, it's gonna keep happening. I'm having a great time. Thanks again for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic afternoon. Until next time, I'll see you later.